Hello guys, so this is officially the start of CanJam Singapore for me. It's a little past noon. Reason being, I did not get in till like 2 in the morning from Bali. That's one of the nicest atriums I've seen. This shirt, Jake from BloomPod overnighted it to me before I left. It's a pre-release. The BloomPod launches it on May 22nd, so when I walked into CanJam Singapore wearing this on the 17th, I was wearing something that didn't technically exist yet. Crinacle is going to notice. Hold that thought. Wow, I didn't even walk in yet and I run into James right there.
Look at that, you got the shirt.
I got the shirt. It's released yet.
Nice to see you. I love
Yeah. I'm awesome. Yeah. So I'm heading straight to go see Morgan. There it is. Edamame. I don't see my boy though. Yo, you got a big screen. Regan is the younger brother of Morgan's childhood friend. This was his first time tagging along with Morgan at a show. He knew my name well. Morgan had been talking about me. He just didn't connect the face. The realization happened mid-conversation. The look on his face when 2 + 2 clicked is, I think, in this take. Did you fly in with Morgan?
Sorry?
Did you come in with Morgan?
Yes, I did, yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, what's your name?
Yusuf.
Yusuf?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes. Yes.
so good to meet you.
I'm at the SLP Technology. 3 weeks earlier in New York, this same amp had won an award. 3 weeks later in Singapore, I was about to find out if it could power the headphones I actually own. It could. Not as well as my QA390, which we are going to talk about eventually in another video, but it could. This tiny room was packed with enough talent to occupy the headlines for months to come. Though I loved the Lumen and Symphonium's Zenith really impressed me, my heart was still set on Lux. I love topping. Day 1 is dense. I'll spare you the full tour. Here's what you need to know. Right there, rainy. Oh, I'm definitely stopping here. It is happening, man. It is actually happening. Wow. And what a beauty it is. Simple yet elegant. Wow. Okay, and it's a touch screen.
Yep, capacitive touchscreen.
Okay.
3 buttons, volume up,
And then what are those 3 modes?
and you've got 3 modes. We've got phase inversion, non-oversampling, and loudness curve EQ. Touch to
Engage the regular Pentagon 4.4,
4.4 and single-ended 3.5.
and then USB-C.
USB-C
Okay.
on the other
And
end.
it's got the shit's infamous mesh DAC.
Mesh DAC,
Okay. And what it does not have is the 4-pin.
not 4-pin.
Okay. We're back. Yeah, Jake Halley. Freak. Yeah, I'm definitely stopping here. Let's hang out audio's menu. Ooh, wow. So cool. Love how you guys like do your marketing, man. Yeah, right here. Well, you always nail it.
I thought you nailed
The goat. And here, my inspiration,
Oh, you're my
right there.
You're the wind beneath my wings.
The standard to beat, Hi-Fi Man. I do want to try their new Wi-Fi headphones. I know it's not been getting much love, but I think people have not realized its full potential yet. Odyssey. Sankar is not here, but he still has good representation right here. Jim himself representing. All right. my whole room would be empty if I didn't have Fio. Dan Park. Abyss, so, you know, everyone who matters is really here. And there is the goat to beat. With Audio Labs. Campfire, another one of my favorite brands. But I do want to come and check these guys out. Wow, that there is a piece of art.
The Chimera is Campfire Audio's flagship earphone. 14 years of work, a 9-driver quad bridge with a true glass driver and bone conduction. The man who designed it is sitting 6 feet from me.
We're very creative, me and my engineers. I'm a painter, and one is a sculptor, the other one's a draftsman and a painter. And so really the work that we do is really like the nexus of art and science. And that's kind of what makes the Chimera special. It's not a common earphone because of that, those elements.
It does look like a piece of art.
It really is. I mean, the one engineer that actually designed the shell is just amazing. He's a wizard. And so I did all the acoustic engineering, he did the industrial design. It was just a beautiful match, I think, in the development of the Chimera. So,
Yeah, I mean, I agree. Like, before you even get to put something in your ear and like hit play, there's all these other senses at play.
100%.
Touch, vision,
100%.
right? And I think that sets you up for what comes next. So I think people don't pay enough attention to that.
I 100% agree. And we've always said from the beginning that we want the earphone to look as good as it sounds.
The best thing I've ever heard.
I'm changing a song. I have no idea who's about to walk into this frame or how funny that's going to turn out to be.
Hi, Ken.
Lee.
How's it going?
Good, how are you, buddy?
Busy yesterday. Not so much crowd, so
Maybe later?
yeah, I come in and try to new stuff.
Please. Here's mine.
Oh, nice cable.
This is my prototype cable.
Nice cable. Nice braiding.
Did it by hand.
Oh,
I still remember how to make it.
looks great. Let's try.
It's not the stock. It's not the stock earphone. Actually, the tuning's about the same.
Okay. Let's try it.
Okay. Oh, the height. Too much height.
Nowadays,
The height is crazy.
products lives online.
This is it, guys. This is the new standard to beat. Hex, Storm, you've been put on notice.
I just said that to my camera while the man who just sat down beside me makes the hex.
Priced right for what it's offering. Last time I felt this, I believe, was when I tried Hex. And
Overall is great. Overall is unique. Thank you. It's not like
I mean, the resolution was always going to be there with quad ESTs, but this is like the first time I feel like I am surrounded by like live music. You know what I mean?
I had heard a lot of expensive things by then. This was the first one that did something that day none of the others had. The honest answer is, you know what I mean? If you've ever heard a piece of audio gear do that for you, you already do.
This is it for me, guys. This is it.
I apologize for all the hyperboles and the cliches here, but
Lee, who makes the hex, is telling Ken, who's behind my head and you can barely see, that an old Campfire IEM Ken made years ago was one of the best of its time. I own the Andromeda. It unraveled what I thought I liked. I'm still living inside that. I can't agree more with Lee.
okay, I stopped by here to confirm if Hex has been rethrown by the Chimera. In short, I'd say yes for me.
I want to say on the record what I said back at the Campfire booth in case any of that sounded like a heat of the moment thing. It wasn't. The Chimera dethrones the Hex for me. And that's a call I am making with the time I have spent with both and keeping in mind this is a show floor. Comfort and fit on the Hex still feels a little better in my ear than the Chimera. And the Hex is, let me say this plainly, still one of the most stunning IEMs I've ever heard.
Can the two exist in the same space?
And this is not a binary. The Hex and the Chimera can both live in the same space. The Hex is more refined, more balanced, and the Chimera is more fun, more visceral. Different IEMs for different days. I am keeping both. I wish.
This is perfect. I was about to leave and I noticed that Lee has a new amplifier, a portable solution.
Can you tell me about that amplifier?
Okay, this amplifier is a portable amplifier. This is still prototype, but it's very close to the final production. This has like 15 watts of power.
Okay.
Basically, I think it could power like most of the headphones out there.
Including the tungsten.
Yeah.
That's what your claim is, right?
Yes.
Because I think this is the best pairing for the tungsten, but I'm about to test that claim that can, because this is much smaller and this is portable.
Yes,
right?
portable.
The reason I think the QA390 works really well with the tungsten is not just because of the power, because of the voltage swing. It can do like 20 volt swing, and I think tungsten doesn't just care about the power, but the shape of the power, right? So what kind of voltage are we talking about here?
Regarding the voltage, I'm not so familiar with that because this time around the amp team is not around. It's not in the exhibition. So I think it's better to ask the amp section of.
You know what? I can just try it out.
Yeah, you can just try it out.
See
if it
and
works.
see what
Yeah.
it sounds, right?
That's the fastest
All
way.
right. Do you have a name for it yet?
It's called a Miracle.
Miracle. Wow. With those dimensions and that kind of wattage, that is pretty miraculous, to be honest. All right. Awesome. I'm not going to tell you the whole story of why Lee's prototype named Miracle struggled with these headphones. That's a different video. What I will tell you is that the tungsten asks for something specific out of an amp, and most portables on earth right now cannot give it. The QA390 can. Lee, to his enormous credit though, took a photo of my tungsten to bring back to his engineers. That is what curiosity looks like in this hobby, and that is also why I'm doing this.
Harry!
So I was just talking to Crin. He saw the shirt and he commented that there's one of the guys from the podcast who really loves the reference, and so I was like, yeah, that's Jake. And he's like, yeah, Jake.
I really liked how you love the reference, and I appreciate it. I hope to do better. And
I'm going to pay for my copy of reference because they're that good. But I'm here to support other people.
Crinacle had watched Jake's review of Reference. Jake had no idea Crinacle watched his podcast, and Crinacle sent Jake a video message to thank him. I think these are the kind of moments that make doing all this so worth it.
All right, drum roll, please.
And that was the moment I also decided that I was going to walk into Hangout Audio and buy the reference from the man himself. You'll see that scene. We are just setting it up right now. By the end of day one, 3 things had happened. Lee had photographed my headphones. Crinacle had sent a video to my friend Jake. And an Australian YouTuber named Andrew, who I had just met, had put the Tungsten in QA390 pairing to a test. And this is how he reacted.
What's in there?
Oh wow, these are amazing.
Yeah?
These are bloody awesome. The sub just spot on, punchy, hard, detail and resolution. It's well controlled, ties as well. Oh, these punch, absolutely punch. I can feel it. They're visceral.
You heard it here first, guys. They have the Susvara detail, but
And
better
staging and imaging is really good too. Damn good. And powered beautifully by that too. Like that's really driving these well.
I will come back to Andrew's reaction in the next video. Right now, dinner.
This food court on Orchard Street called Food Republic is insane. It's huge underground food court. Fried fish. Fat Mama's paper baked chicken. So we've been down here for half an hour now and trying to figure out what to eat. Yeah, I mean, I knew this was going to be a food haven, but still nothing can prepare you for this. I couldn't decide what to eat, so I saw these fine young ladies enjoying some meal and I asked them, hey, what are you eating there? Anyway, long story short, I said I'm from New York, and she said she just arrived from New York this morning, and guess what? She's going to Barnard at Columbia, and she's living in the same dorm that I lived my first year. How random is that? Yeah. Oh my God. And this is one of the smaller spots. Look at all the options. Tofu, pasta, bean sprouts, and I think I'm going to pick dry mala? Dry. Dry.
I picked my own ingredients. 15 Singapore dollars, about 11 US. The peppercorns were the Szechuan type that make your tongue go numb. About 20 minutes later, feels like it was the main feature of the dish.
The sub bass on the set is something to sit down and write home about.
Day 1 was a movie. Day 2 is the hangout.
Trying out the Baby Deuce.